A 3-3 day. We got a decent college basketball slate today. Let's get into some picks. Keystone coming at you guys with a free pick video in college basketball today. We got a couple picks I like. I got a couple things I'm going to show y'all what I'm going to do. And then I think some things that you guys could do that's, I think, a little sexy today. So we're going to get right into it. If you're new to the channel, definitely hit subscribe. I'm trying to get these videos out as soon and early as I can for you guys. Try to give you an edge on some of these lines that, like, all these apps like to move, the books like to move. So without further ado, I'm going to give you guys a small recap, and then we're going to get straight into the picks. So like I said, if you're new, definitely hit sub and smash that like button, guys. It goes a long ways. It really helps me out. I do appreciate it. It's basically like you saying thanks for me trying to help you get some winners. We had an interesting day on the VIP. Now, there was a guy who left a comment yesterday, and he's like, hey, man, that three pick you put on the books totally smashed. I doubled up or something. I'm like, what the hell is this guy talking about? I guess it's like the degen in me, guys, that comes out sometimes. I literally set bets and I like forget all about them. So I gave out a play on YouTube on UFC, and then I said it real quick, like literally, and then I just like got distracted with the editing and all this stuff, and I don't know. I didn't send it out to anybody, so it sucks because it was a winner and I feel bad. But yeah. So we hit this little better play yesterday. We were betting on PGA because there wasn't much else to bet on. So nice thing though, it hit. So we got a little triple up on it. They limit you to $10 on these discount plays, but still nice. I gave you guys this one for free on Prize Picks, just kind of for fun. Freaking Shy just, ball hogged it totally in the first game, and then he couldn't shoot for shit in the second game. So, it's too bad this wasn't for the second game, but Edwards didn't play. The other two hit, so we lost $5 there. And then this was the 6 picks I gave you guys. This guy went over by 3. This guy never made a 3. He went 0 for 4. That was I think in the first time in 8 games, he did not make at least 2 threes. So just, kind of shitty luck. But you know what? I'll play him again tomorrow or the next game he plays. I'll play this play every time if they're going to give us that line. So, and then this guy went over. He got 1 still. So we did go 3-3. Fortunately, no winners on the DFS. If you played these straight on the books, well, you probably were, pretty close to even, I would say. So, and then speaking of the books, so we did some good things. Hit this little 3-unit parlay that I really liked. And then this was that play that I gave out on YouTube and then I fucking forgot to send to anybody. Really annoying, but hey, I'm not going to complain. I hadn't even been on Hard Rock until I set these today. So I forgot completely how to even set this one. And I usually just go where I can find the best odds or close to them most of the time. So, yeah, that was cool. This was Walter Walker, Rafael Estevam, and Yalal, or I forget his first name, Zalal, the guy that was the co-main event. So we did pretty good on there. That definitely helps the way the weekend went and felt overall with RoboCop screwing us. And then this one sucks because I actually did lose it today. Drake just let me down at the last freaking minute. Sucks. So we lost 5 units on that one. So when you add this, the last couple of days have been all right. I mean, let's see if we can get a winner on the DFS today, though. So also wanted to let you guys know that you can head on over to winnable.com, get on the free plan, guys. I send out bonus plays on here, and any type of promo I do, like, app promo, 75% off MLB like this right now. So where we got here, it's already 50% off. So if you use promo code MLB, it's going to take another 25% off or 75% off total. Great price. It's going to get you picks all the way through Halloween. I'll probably leave this up for like a week. So you'll have access to this. So hopefully we can get hot, get you some winners, and then get you on the VIP for really cheap on a discount all the way through Halloween. But you can definitely check out the free plan for now. So let's get straight into the picks. The first one we're going to take is this guy named John Tonji, and we're going to actually take him under a steal. Now, a lot of people, they don't like props like this because it's so like sweaty, like you just like, I don't even watch the game when I take unders. I just look at the stats afterwards. It's like I can't handle it. I had it on head-to-head, so he did not get this in the head-to-head game. This was actually last year, so, whatever. Steals are kind of, once again, just head-to-heads probably don't even really mean much. So last 5, though, you're looking at an 80% hit rate, staying on the under. He got one right here in the middle. Last 10, you're looking at the same thing, 80%. And then on the season, it's at 70%. So I like that a lot. I think that's a pretty good thing to bet on, guys. You take your chances with props like these. So that's going to be leg number 1, and that's over here in that Illinois and Wisconsin game. Okay, so play number 2, we're going to come over here to this Duke game against Virginia, and we're going to take Tyrese Proctor for over 11.5 points. And I think this is a good play too, to be honest with you. So you can see over 11.5. I really like what he's been doing recently. But on the season, this is 13 of 20, 65% hit rate. And then last 10, it's about the same, 60%. But look what he's done in his last 5 games. I really like this. As you can see, over minutes been pretty steady, looking at about 31 a game. If we go over to back to the season, yeah, you're looking at about 30 minutes a game. So this is a guy that's definitely involved. And then I like this a lot right here because he has played head-to-head. This actually was last year. I thought it was this year for some reason, but seeing him go over that is nice. And I think he's probably grown. I can't remember if this was a sophomore or a junior, but you can just tell I think he's a little more involved as an offensive playmaker. So it's not the greatest matchup on paper. UVA does have a good defense, but I still like to ride in the flames with these guys. Sometimes that gets us in trouble, but I'm a guy that hey, look, if this dude's crushed this line 5 in a row, he's going way over this, right? I stay with him until he cools off. So that's going to be pick number 2. We're going to take Tyrese Proctor over 11.5 points. Now, the other guy is going to be in this same game, this Duke UVA game, and we're going to take Isaac McNeely over 11.5 points. Now, this has also got a great hit rate. So head-to-head last year, he did barely hit this. I mean, last year, like I said, I don't put a ton of weight in it, but he played solid minutes. It was a blowout. You can see right there, 73-48. The fact that he hit this only shooting 3 of 11 is pretty good sign that this should be if he shoots anything better than that, I almost think this is a lock, right? So last 5, you're looking at 80% hit rate, 70% over the last 10, and then last 20 on the season overall. You're getting this 13 out of 20, 65%, 6 out of the last 7, it looks like. So I like this a lot in that same game. So I've already set this play on Sports Millions, guys. And this will pay you 6x, okay? And there's not many sites that pay 6x for 3 picks. It's a fantastic deal. So sign up if it's legal in your state. They give you a pretty awesome welcome bonus. So yeah, they give you 50 free bucks just for signing up. All you got to do is deposit 10 bucks right here and you get 50 free. That bonus, and you help the channel out. You help support me. If you use the link below, guys, I do appreciate it when you do that. Go get your freaking free money, man. Telling you right now, I have 2 bonus picks for you guys today. Now, I don't like these quite as much as those first 3, but I'm actually going to plug a second app today. So I've already loaded these, and what you guys can do, especially if you're new on better picks, you could actually, it's up to you how risk adverse you want to be. The cool thing is this is not risk adverse at all. I added 2 more picks to it, okay, to those 3 I really like. So we got McNeely, we got Proctor, and we got Tonji for no steal here, right? And then I added a couple more unders that I thought made a lot of sense. So Stephen Crawl, I looked at him to take him over a block, but I just didn't quite trust it. I ended up settling on this PRA more. These 2 games were last year. He went over in this one barely. Or no, this was this year. Sorry. This was this year. This was in December. It was pretty high, decently high-scoring game, 86-80, and he didn't even get anywhere freaking near this line. Illinois does have a pretty good defense. You can see right here, they're giving up a decent amount of points, not a ton of rebounds, not a ton of assists, definitely in the bottom third of all categories. And then if you just look overall in the season, he's only hitting this 35% of the time he's going over this. So you're getting a 75% hit rate on the under, or 65% hit rate, excuse me. And then in his last 10 is 70% as well, including, 7 out of his last 8. And same with the last 5. So you're getting a 80% hit rate. So I like the under on Stephen Crawl, and that's right here, guys. So, and then the cool thing is, let me tell you about this before we get into this last pick. If you set this on better picks, guys, okay, they have I'll show you in the next screen, but I want to tell you there's a link down below for this one as well. They do a first entry on them, win or lose, meaning if this play hits, they're going to give you 250 bucks even if it hits extra. So like I'll show you. And then if it loses, well, you at least get your cash back. You get the 250 back. So that last pick, and you can sign up with promo code Keith, link below. Like I said, we're going to take this guy from Baylor. Thought I had him pulled up. Here he is. So Norchad Omeyer, and I like him on the under PRA as well. This is at 29.5. And I think Dabble had this line at like 30. So, or maybe it was 29. I mean, so like that's kind of a trap line actually over there today, because I think he's going to hit the under. This game was, 114. So that was like, 2 months, not even 2 months ago. He didn't get anywhere near this. He had half of this, and it's not like it was a shortage of minutes. He played 27. It's not like it was a shortage of shots. He made 4 out of 6. He just wasn't, getting the volume. Arizona has a pretty solid defense over there on the right, pretty solid statistics as well. And last 5, you can see it's a 60% hit rate. Last 10, it's a 70% hit rate. And on the season, it's a 65% hit rate. So you're getting green more often than you're getting red. So let me show you guys what you can do if you load this slip and you're feeling a little chancy today. You're feeling a little chancy with Keystone. So you can do an all-in play for 20x, okay? So if you put 250 down on this bet, that's so annoying. It's not even going to let me, show you guys. Okay, so I'll just tell you the math because I know it. It's just kind of ridiculous that they won't let me actually show it because I don't have enough in my account balance. Anyways, so if you put your first bet on this down for 250 with you sign up with that link, you're going to get this offer. And you'd go dynamic. You don't even perfect play this. If you did perfect play it, it would pay out like 4,500 bucks, or actually $5,000. Yeah, so $5,000. And then if you did the dynamic, which I think Better has the best flex 4 out of 5 in the game, so you're getting a 2.5 unit return, which is freaking amazing by going 4 out of 5. Which it happens, guys, and that's a freaking serious return. Just if I put $100 on this play, I'm getting 250 back if I miss one. So 150 in profit. That's fantastic. It's best in the entire marketplace. But if you put 250 on this for your first bet, this would pay $2,500, not $1,000. And then even if you got 4 out of 5 right, you're gonna get what would that be? 2,500, 250. So it'd be like 700 something, I think, 750. My math is just off right now. I wish I could just show you guys. So that'd be freaking amazing. And on top of that, win or lose, like I said, so even if you win this, you're going to win 2,500 bucks if you dynamic this, which I think it's probably worth it to do it on plays like this. And then if it loses, or I'm sorry, if it wins, you get 2,500 bucks plus the 250 from Better. So this could be a $2,700 payday for you. And then if it loses, you get the money back. So I'll show you guys that entry one more time here. Let me see if I can show it to you. If you want to take a screenshot of it, I think that's pretty freaking rock solid. A lot of times they won't let me set things on my MacBook, and technically college basketball player props are not legal in the state of Tennessee, which is where I reside. So I can drive to Alabama to set these if I want. That's what I do for college football. But, driving every day is a little bit taxing. But I have a couple sites that I have loopholes in that are letting me get away with it. And I don't really want to say which ones, but I'm sure you guys can guess one of them. But you can see, even if I wanted to play this for a full unit on a dynamic play, it's probably not going to let me. Yeah. So, all right, boys. So like I said, I think it's pretty sexy. It would be a great time to sign up. And you know what? If you do sign up today on Better, I know I just passed that deal, but shoot me a text. I'll set you up on VIP with something. It may not be what I just offered the other day, but I'll get you something if you sign up today only on you set this play. Because if you set this play and you send me a photo of it and you send me the translog, I'll know you're you're believing in me, you're riding with me, and I like guys like that. I always wanted to build this channel to have a community of win or lose, like we do it together. So yeah, I think that's probably going to do it today, guys. Probably we'll have some books plays today. And if you're on the winnable free plan, I may drop like a little discount play to get on a day pass or something. So, all right, boys, that's all I got for you. Let's cash these slips. Peace.